Yes, it's a civilized timetable and a highly respectable entry. At number 1, a works entry from Toyota in all but name. The Toyota Germany car here is driven by World Championship star Armin Schwarz. European Championship leader Enrico Bertone is the top Ford seed at number 2, and Grégoire de Mervius, seen here, the top Belgian Ford driver at number 3. Fast Freddy Loix drives one of the 2 Belgian Toyota entries, and he's a hot tip. And Bernard Munster, no relation to the Adams family, he's upgraded from a Clio Maxi to a Megane Maxi in the Renault Belgian team. Liam O'Callaghan's reputation in this part of the world is reflected in his number 9 seating. He's surprised to be starting ahead of last year's winner, Renault Verite, and other Belgian superstars such as Patrick Snijers and Marc Duez. Armin is undoubtedly the most spectacular, but as is often the case, not the quickest. Ypres is a specialist event. None of the 39 stages is more than 20 miles from the centre of the city, and the practice periods are extensive. The population's tolerance level towards rallying is on a different plane to the one we're used to in this country. In fact, the Belgians don't just tolerate rallying, they love it. Armin is second after the first 3 stages, but 15 seconds back on his local Toyota rival. Czech champion Bertone is not having a good start to the defence of his European Championship lead. Enrico only manages 9th and 11th fastest times on the first 2 stages. His cause wasn't helped by this little indiscretion. He then goes on to ditch his escort terminally in stage 3 to become the first major retirement. Grégoire is also in bits. After an eventful British Championship campaign with Nissan last year, it would seem he's brought some of the bad habits home with him. Hardly the behaviour you would expect from a former Group N world champion. He retires with a blown engine on stage 4. Water Schwarz seems apt, as one minute it's sunshine, the next a deluge. It's not worrying Fast Freddy though, as the young Belgian is fastest on the first 3 tests. No wonder his bonnet's in a bit of a flap. Now here's a specialist art, going like the clappers on cobbles. Loix is 15 seconds clear of the World Championship driver, and the German is not overpleased. This could well be the shape of things to come, and if Formula 2 kit cars are driven as well as Bernard Munster's Renault Megane Maxi, it won't be all bad. The note from the 2-litre normally aspirated engine is glorious, and with a liberal application of the handbrake, the spectacle rivals the best of the Group A cars. The technique works on the smooth and flat Belgian roads, but it would be more difficult in Ireland. Bernard is 9th, just 36 seconds adrift of the leader. It's not proving to be a happy trip for Louise Aiken-Walker in the Group A Honda. She had an accident with the car before the event, and the team won't last out the day. Now for our reason for being here. Liam and James O'Brien start their great adventure.
Big wide U left. 30. Left 3 tightens into right 4 minus.
Lower siege going well include Verite, who is in 3rd place. Salins is currently lying 4th, but he'll throw the escort into a ditch on this stage. The former German champion Dieter Depping, who we saw on the Isle of Man 2 years ago, is in 4th place. And and the multi-talented Mark Duez in 6th place. Patrick Snijers, who of course starred in Lurgan Park, is in 8th place, complaining of a down-on-par engine. It's been an excellent afternoon for fast Freddy Loix. The young Belgian has been fastest on all 6 stages. It's a highly impressive performance in this company. He ends his first day 1 minute 19 seconds ahead of Schwarz. Mr. Schwarz is not amused. After all, he's World Championship material, and this young national is beating him in a similar car. Schwarz continues to complain about a brake problem, and maybe he has a point. And now you can see why it's necessary to leave runoff areas unobstructed. Armin, as we saw, dropped time on stage 5, but still ends the day in 2nd place. Patrick Snijers is in 4th, but the multiple Belgian champion is realistic about his chances, and he's already settled for points in the national championship as his arch-rival De Mervius has retired. Depping is delighted with his pace. He's surprised to be the fastest forward in 3rd and ahead of such local hotshots as Snijers and Duez. Verheid, like O'Callaghan, has had handbrake problems. That's dropped the 2nd Belgian Toyota out of the top 3. So at the end of the first day, the Irish Toyota is on the trailer, ready for home. Back out on the stages, the Formula 2 Megane is heading for an excellent 5th place. Visibility has improved considerably in the 2nd Belgian Toyota to enable Verheid to take 4th. Patrick Snijers spoils the Toyota treble despite a slight overshoot here by taking 3rd place in his Ford Escort. And Armin just saws from lock to lock in his highly entertaining efforts to stay with that young upstart, but it's all to no avail. Wonderboy Loix has been fastest on all but 4 of the 39 stages. Maybe next year they'll be selling Furiously Fast Freddy t-shirts in Ypres. Maybe this young star will have moved out into the World Rally Theatre. Midnight in Ypres city centre, and the party is just starting for Freddy, though sadly it's nearly over for us.
De laatste 2 proeven met zijn Subaru, dames en heren.
De 24 van Ypres.